Hi, good morning everybody. Mandy Crown here and welcome to my moment of reflection for the week. And this week we're talking about forgiveness. I've been doing these moments of reflection for about 4 years now, 4.5 years. About that time ago I was in a quite bad place because my father had died, who I was very, very close to. And it was a really tough year in all sorts of ways. And I started, whenever I sort of saw a nice picture or a quote, something would just make me take a step back and sort of have a look at my life overall. And it's put me in a slightly better place. And I love beautiful pictures, I love music and all that sort of thing. And it really just helped me move on. And I started doing the emails actually to help myself, not really thinking that anybody else would take any notice. But over the years, the audience has grown and I've now moved it onto videos. So I really hope it will help you. And if there's somebody else that you think it would really help, then please do forward it on to them. Please share, please like. I'm trying to get this out to as big an audience as possible. So that would be marvellous. Thank you. So every tip comes with a quote. And this week's quote is, forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes and move on. Now, forgiveness is really important. We know that. We're always being encouraged to forgive others. But I think we're slightly missing something in that process, because how can you truly forgive somebody else if you haven't forgiven yourself first? And let's face it, we're all human. We all make mistakes. That's what makes us human. If we weren't human, we'd be robots and it would all be perfect. And actually life would be extremely dull. So we need to accept that actually makes us who we are. But to my mind, if you're beating yourself up for making a mistake, how on earth can you forgive somebody else for making the same mistake? That doesn't compute. That just creates conflict in your own mind. And then you're going to feel bad about forgiving somebody. You're going to feel that perhaps that wasn't the right thing to do. So I think it's really, really important that you forgive yourself first, and then you're completely free and open to forgive others. And one person for me that really demonstrates the power of forgiveness is Nelson Mandela. Amazing, amazing man. I think one of the world's real, true leaders. And when you consider what he went through well, tons of really, really bad things in South Africa, but he ended up in Robben Island in prison for 27 years, where he was abused. He was, oh goodness knows, I can't even begin to imagine how he was treated. He was on hard labour for quite a long time. And obviously, he was black, he was treated worse than a lot of the other prisoners, his political prisoners, which didn't help. But when he came out of prison, despite all that awful treatment of 27 years, he held the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and there was an amnesty, and the idea was everybody came together, they admitted their faults and what they'd done wrong, and they came together to move forward for a creative South Africa, which is a really, really powerful, powerful message about forgiveness. But really interesting, being there a little bit closer to home. Many years ago, we were living down near Swindon doing a course, and one of the people on the course that my husband was doing was a lieutenant colonel in the South African Army, and he had been an ANC guerrilla. And he talked about living over the border of South Africa and various other countries and doing raids in South Africa and killing people and, all that stuff, bad stuff that went on. And he was a guerrilla. He went around killing people. That's what he did. But this man was the most delightful, intelligent, warm-hearted, generous person I've met in a very long time. His family was delightful. He had a wife and 3 children, all of whom, again, were simply wonderful. But it really brought home for us at a much more personal level what Nelson Mandela achieved in forgiving everybody who'd done him wrong over all those years, and other South Africans wrong over all those years. And despite everything he had done as a guerrilla, he still managed to put that behind him, forgive himself for all those mistakes, but all the sort of things that he had done in getting to a better place in South Africa. So I think that's a really, really powerful message about forgiveness. So if you have any faults or any mistakes that you make, you've got to make sure you forgive yourself first before you forgive other people. So I hope that makes sense. So I hope you enjoyed my tip of the week. If we haven't met yet, then my name is Mandy Crown. People come to me when they realise that they need to make changes in their life if they want to have better health and quality family time in the years ahead. So if any of that connects with you, then let's talk. You can connect with me either on Facebook, or you can email me at Mandy, with an IE, at thebuzzgroupbmore.co.uk, and we can have a further chat then. So next week, join me live on Facebook, on my Facebook page, The Buzz Group Be More, where I'm going to be talking about imagination. So it's live at 10 next week. Have a fabulous week and look forward to seeing you next time.